So, my life in a nutshell. Last night at 2 a.m., because there was a train, they made us wait for an hour to go nowhere. Finally hop the curb and turn around. I get a ticket for going through a yellow light. A yellow light, guys. So, I am enraged, pissed off. But here's the thing. He pulls me over for going through a yellow light, and yes, I look really bad. I'm really tired. He tells me that, I pulled you over because you went through a red light. Well, when I went under it, it was yellow. So, I look at him, I was like, but there was two people who went straight through a turn lane, and you're going to pull me over for not doing anything wrong. And he goes, I understand that, but I saw you. They were in front of me! How did you not see them? So, instead of giving me a ticket because it's the holidays, I got lucky. I couldn't find my registration. Of all things, could not find my registration. But I had everything else. Well, what do I do today? I look through the papers while I'm waiting for fiance to get antifreeze or whatever. Yeah, where do I find it? In the cluster of papers that we were looking through last night that I was too freaking out and shaking that, I didn't see it. So, now I have a $103 ticket for what he told me was missing my insurance, or I was missing my insurance, but I wasn't. I was missing my registration at the time. But it was in the car, I just couldn't find it. And, so on the ticket it says that I'm missing my insurance. But for him, he told the department that he pulled me over for not having my registration. Or that he gave me a ticket for not having my registration. So now I'm confused of how to go about this when I go to the courts and prove my stuff, that I do have it, to get it waived down to $10. Because technically it's he said one thing, he put something different on the ticket, versus what I actually did show and didn't show. So now it's just like one of those things where I'm pissed off and upset. And then, on great news for some people, and for other people it's just like, yeah, whatever. Charles Manson died at the age of 83. 83. And as soon as I wake up, I'm in a fight with somebody over that. And I'm just like, the last 3 days can literally go fuck themselves. Like, it can go somewhere. I'm done. Pissed off, I'm upset, I'm annoyed. Totally done with this year. I mean, my year started off with an accident that almost killed me and my fiance, to ending the year with a ticket for something I didn't do. So, yay, my life. Sierra was in the car when it happened too. She was like, do I need my license? Am I going to need that? Because I told her that there was a time when I got pulled over with somebody, but it wasn't me driving. I was only like 14, 15 at the time. And the cop asked for everybody's license. Everybody's. Which I never understood that because, after that I got pulled over with my aunt. Didn't have to show my license. I got pulled over last night and she didn't have to show her license or her ID. So now it makes me wonder, why did that cop that one day ask for everybody's license or IDs? Or what are you doing, sir? A what?
It was probably a new cop that was playing strictly by the book.
Yeah,
The
probably.
one that asked for all of your IDs.
I have no clue. Honestly, she was so tired she was swerving. That's why they pulled us over. But they basically were just like, we're not going to give you a ticket. Just, if you're feeling tired, let the other person drive. Or pull over and, find a place where you can take a nap for a little bit before you continue driving. But when you go to a truck stop on the highway, you can't sleep there. That is not a place to sleep. Only truckers can sleep. But, like, somebody in a car, you can't sleep there. Which I don't understand that either. Why make a law saying truckers can sleep, but other people can't? So let the other people be dangerous drivers on the road, but not a trucker. Like, because my mom got pulled over one time. Or not pulled over, but she was sleeping she was getting ready to fall asleep, so she pulled over into a truck stop to take a nap. And the cop told her, you can't do that, that's illegal. And she was just like, so you want me to be a dangerous driver to myself and others to drive out on the road tired? And she's like, let me just have an hour nap and I will be gone. He's like, I will be back in exactly 1 hour. Exactly 1 hour comes by, and he's there, and my mom's awake, getting ready to start the car. And he goes, wow, you were right, exactly 1 hour. She's like, I wasn't joking. An hour nap was good enough for me to, regenerate a little bit to keep going. I'm over here, like, I've driven a 24-hour drive in 20 hours. I did it in, because I'm a fast driver, and only slept for, like, I think an hour through that, so it was 21 hours altogether, but 20 hours of driving and an hour of sleep to continue off. But you guys should let me know in the comments for the people who do have driven or are getting their permits or have their permits, whether you doesn't matter what age you are to have a permit or a license, if you've driven and ever got pulled over for something asinine and stupid. Like, I was so scared because in the day we live in now, people get pulled over and get shot. This at night is kind of obvious. It's green, so it's not a gun. It's not a bomb or anything like that. Or, well, to some stupid cops, it would look like a bomb. My fiance's is fully black with purple on it. So when the cop goes over to his window, that literally gave me, like, a heart attack. Because I was like, oh, fuck, he's going to roll his window down somewhat, and the cop's going to be like, what's that? And shoot. Instead of asking and then seeing. I have a pirate toy. Welcome, guys. I have a pirate toy in my glove box. Do you want to pull it out?
Sure.
It's all the way down and back. It was on a necklace from, what holiday did he say it was? You guys Gasparilla, which is a holiday that people celebrate down here. I don't know what the hell it is. You basically go out into a thing and get drunk, okay? You see that? And he goes, what's that? And I'm just like, it's a pirate toy. And, I didn't read your comment. Give me a second. I'm driving. So, I'm like, okay. And then, because my fiance's pulling everything out, there's a prescription bottle in there, right? It says my name, but none of those pills are what's in there. It's two different pills that my mom gave me in one of my bottles, or that I put into my bottle. So I have a pill bottle in there full of just different shit that my mom's given me. BB, that's crazy. And that sucks if you really do have testicular cancer. If you let your balls grow or whatever, like on South Park, you get to bounce around on them and use them like a bouncy ball. I'm an ass. Yeah, but you weren't driving, BB. I know you weren't, because I know how old you are, but, like, you understand, it gets tiresome, especially really late at night when, like, you're driving. You miss shit, you see shit, you think you see shit, but you don't. I mean, it was a yellow light that I went through. Yellow. And I got a ticket. But, like I said, ticket says one thing, he said one thing. I was missing a certain thing, so. But I have it now, and it's put away, so. Now I gotta go up to the clerk's of court tomorrow and get it. Well, actually, I have to wait till next week to do it. Because you may have 30 days, but it takes at least a week for the ticket to actually go through. But I have other paperwork that I hope Kyle can throw out and is in there. That's got information on there that I need to call. From the last time that I had tickets given to me. For an accident that I didn't cause. But, I was the one who gets the tickets because I'm the one who rear-ended the person for cutting me off. And me slamming on my brakes and them slamming on their brakes did not work in their favor. Or mine, because my car got totaled. Like that.
People with disabilities and diseases like cancer or multiple sclerosis is just the karma from the universe coming back to them from their past life or life from their parents.
Okay, overall, what you said is karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
give you whatever it feels like. Hey, why are we stopping in the middle of the road, guys, with the motorcycle? Look, Harley. Drive 5 miles, drive the best. Or drive the best, drive 5 miles and push the rest.
Or you could just be taking a breather, taking in surroundings.
I mean, maybe. So you really want to take in the armpit or the crotch of Tampa?
Or you drop something and try to find it.
Stop! I dropped my contact! Found it! If anybody knows the yes dance. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do the work in the garbage disposal. Ding, 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 ding. Stop! I lost my contact! Found it! Don't ask. That's something from my childhood that if nobody knows about it, they need to look it up. Or, where's the chapstick? She found a meme of where's the chapstick, and it made me so happy. She sent it to me, and I was just like, yes. Where's the chapstick?
There's posts on Facebook where people post, post a GIF in the comments of what you think my mind is like.
Yes, she puts, where's the chapstick?
Yeah.
You can't even just say, where's the chapstick, and people understand. You have to sing it in her way for people to understand, if people know that video. That shit came out when YouTube came out in 2005. I was in 5th grade. Had just started 5th grade.
Yeah. She looks at me and she's like, do you know the Where's the Chapstick video?
Actually, no, I was finishing 5th grade when it came out.
But she looks at me and she's like, do you know the Where's the Chapstick video? And I'm like, huh? And then she goes, where's the chapstick? And I'm like, oh yeah, I know that.
Believable, because I'm pretty sure your mom did this, because a lot of parents do it. When the baby starts learning how to talk and, they can kind of speak full sentences but not enough, you ask them, do you remember your past life? Some will say no. Some will say they don't want to talk about it, and some will talk about it. Me, I kept telling my mom I didn't want to talk about it. It was not something that needed to be discussed, and it was just not going to happen. My brother used to go on about how he was a cowboy, and he remembers when and how he died. He was in the middle of one of those gunfights, the shoot-offs, where, whoever can get their gun off first, obviously wins. And me and my brother, my mom always told us that birthmarks are your scars of where you died from your past life. So I told my mom, well, I was fucked. I got stabbed in the cheek and stabbed in the back. And I think that's basically the only two major birthmarks I have.
My birthmark is a heart-shaped birthmark right there.
You have a heart-shaped birthmark? She has a heart-shaped birthmark. But
it's on my elbow. See?
Oh, that's cool. She has a heart-shaped freckle.
That's my birthmark.
That's awesome. So, I told my mom when I got older, after she told me about it, that I must have been stabbed in the cheek and the back, because I have a mark on my back and the mark on my cheek. And then my brother has the exact same mark on his back in the exact same location, and one on his toe. It's more like a freckle, but it's pretty prominent. So my mom laughed and said we must have been both stabbed in the back. Ha ha ha. Because in this day and age, we're always getting stabbed in the back. So stay green, light. Stupid ass lights. It was this intersection that I'm going through too, where it happened last night. But my brother, like I said he was in a shoot-off. My mom laughed her ass off and said, you must not have been that great in the shoot-off because you died. There's a kid that was born too that said, when about 5 years old. He said what his name was in his past life, and that he was he was in the Air Force or whatever, and did shit with planes and stuff, and knew all the innards and outards of this plane. Mind you, the kid's 4 or 5 years old. No kid should know this or would know this, even when they're, watching History Channel or whatnot. So, and he even said where he was buried. So the parents look up the name that he was given, and look up where he's buried and everything from all the information the kid had given, and they were like, what in the hell? And so, historians and people came up to them and were just like, yeah, this is true, this really did happen. And so the family members of the person who had died came forth and were like, is that really him reborn? Is it really possible for somebody to be reborn? And he even, looked at them and said, Mom, Dad, brother, sister, and stuff like that. Do you see the windshield wiper? It's for breast cancer, but it's a lifesaver.
That's awesome.
That's funny. But, yeah. Yes, it is. It's very true. But 2017 can go fuck itself.
So you literally just ask a kid if they remember their past life?
Mm-hmm.
And they understand?
For more or less, I mean, you have to wait until the kid can at least comprehend what you're saying. And I don't remember how old my brother and my mom was. Or how old my mom was, how old my brother was. He was about 2 or 3 years old when it happened. When she asked him, I think. With me, I don't know how old I was. I don't remember it. My mom just kept saying that I just never wanted to talk about it, that I wouldn't tell her, that I just said it was a horrifying experience, and that I never wanted to go through it again. So to this day, I wonder what my past life was, because I don't remember.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you wish you would remember so you won't go through that situation again.
Well, for my brother, for example, that shit can never happen again. There's no more pirates and cowboys and freaking Indians, so...
No, but nowadays you can still go through a shootout. Okay, I have to eat now, so have a good day, have fun, and enjoy something or another.
If you join a party or whatever, and I'm there, yeah, I'll be there.
Bye.
Bye. Cafes. I gotta stop for drinks. Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna end the stream out because I just wanted to let that out there and let everybody know that my life sucks. And that if I wouldn't have been able to get out of the ticket and had to pay the $200 plus, I would have been asking for donations because I do not have money for a ticket. Good job, 18-wheeler, thinking you can do what you want. Fuck you. Ooh, pretty Jeep.
Mom looks at me the other night and asked me, are we all riding out in the truck together? And I was like, I mean, as far as I know, yes.
Technically, it's legal for Kyle and Reno to sit in the back of the truck because they're over the age of 18, but technically all 6 of us can fit in the truck.
Yeah, all 6 of us can.
You or me sit up front between your parents, and then the 2 boys and one of us sitting back.
You want to sit between Mom and Dad?
Don't take this in a bad way, but I'm smaller, so it might work. But that's just so your mom has leg room.
Okay.
Although you do have smaller legs, but...
Well, I think I have longer legs.
Yeah, you have definitely longer legs. I'm sure. Where am I going? We're going in a circle, because I was supposed to go to the gas station instead went home. So going in a circle in the yard, guys.
You even said it as we were approaching this turn.
Yep. Zoom, zoom, motherfucker! We'll wait for that car.
Sure. But yeah.
But, yep, we're gonna end up the stream here, because we're technically home. I'll be streaming later. It'll possibly be on YouNow because I hooked up my YouNow with my YouTube. So now when I go live on YouNow, it'll pop up on YouTube also, I guess, is how I think it said it was going to work. So, the quality is going to be shit. Excuse me. But that's just because my camera on my computer obviously is not all that wonderful. Because it makes me look like I'm in like a yellow dungeon. Yellow dusty old dungeon.
Some dungeons are fun.
Some are. Not all, but some.
Like going through a D&D dungeon. That's fun.
Yes. And I keep saying I'm going to end this, but it's still going. Oh, yay, we have 3 people walking on the road. One walking in the center, one walking on the side, and one riding his bike in the middle of the busiest fucking dangerous road there is in Tampa.
Yeah.
Go going, dude. You're going to get brain damage if you get kicked off your freaking bike or die. Have sports.
$5 will be enough for 4 Polar Pops, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only like 2 something for 4. Or dollars. Yeah, 2 something. The hell was that dude doing?
Oh.
That looked like that could have been the mess of all hell.
I'm just gonna set this here right now.
Coke.
Okay.
Yeah, Coke. Well, she's going in because I'm not fighting with my car, and I'm just in one of them moods. We can sit here and chat, I guess, for the people who will show up or not show up. And yes. So, how are you guys doing since last night? I look tired as hell, and I am. I'm so done. Like, 2017 can go, just go fuck itself. I'm over it. Not moving. But because my car is shaking, it's making the phone shake. It's hot. I'll just make it sit there. Yep. And on YouNow, you can't actually see the color of my hair, so. Yeah. And you guys get to see all the weird fights that actually break out on YouNow. It's really weird. But it happens. I wonder how, like, because I post my link on YouTube in there, and I get a few people who will go subscribe, but, like, I wonder how it actually works. People like that who can't even park in a damn parking spot. I hate that. But I guess we'll just end out here, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm going to be doing this all the way through to Thanksgiving, basically, so, and Thanksgiving itself, I may do, like, a quick little happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I don't know whether it will be morning or night, or how late it will be, but, because we're going somewhere that I've never been before, and it's, like, a family thing for the people I live with, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but who knows. But for Christmas, I'm definitely going to do one. I'm going to have my whole family in on it. And let them know that I'm going to stream so we can all say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, any religion-based thing. Happy holidays to all. So whatever anybody celebrates, it's not Merry Christmas and piss somebody off. It'll be for everyone. Which, I don't know all the holidays, so I gotta start looking them up and writing them down and have everybody memorize all of these things for it to just be a little cheerio holiday thing. So, yeah. That looks pretty cool. Woo! That's cool, I can change them out. Bubbles! Can I pop them? Nope, I can't pop them. Dream. Glamour. Oh, because I don't look glamorous. Beam. 8mm or 8mm, which is like the old-fashioned movies. Dawn. Daku. I don't know what that is. Sepia. Silver screen. Whoa. That's terrifying, and that makes my face look like nasty. Woo! That's weird. That's terrifying. Okay, we're back to normal. Alright. Well, goodbye, everybody. We'll probably see you a little bit later.